You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With both Gogeta and Vegito now agreeing to a rematch following their first encounter after Gogeta had used Mastered Ultra Instinct, the two fusions look to finally settle the score as seen on the previous manga chapter video, with Vegito insisting on having another rematch right here, right now. The question lingers, with both fusions having to run incredibly short on time, given what they know and what they've done, which one of the two fusions is going to be the last fusion standing by the end of the rematch? As once more, before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Fusion What If manga chapter finale, with Gogeta and Vegito having to be shown speaking to one another following the conclusion of their battle, as Gogeta went along to ask, "Shall we do this right here, right now, Potara, or should we wait until we fuse again?" As Vegito went along to respond, "Why wait? There's no telling when we'll be able to do this again, and I'm not really the patient type. If I knew you'd use Ultra Instinct, I would have responded accordingly, but let's not waste any more time and do this." So it was Vegito's original idea that he wanted to go on ahead and commence with a rematch right away, considering the fact that he felt as if Gogeta wasn't being fair by using Ultra Instinct, but now that Vegito knows, he's calling for a rematch because he wants to see if he could defeat Gogeta now that he knows that he's able to tap into Ultra Instinct. As we then go back to Beerus and Whis, Beerus went along to then comment, "So the fusion dance wins." It's interesting how they were able to use the power of Ultra Instinct as a last resort to beat the Potara fusion. "This was a very good fight, Whis." As Whis went along to respond, "It sure was, my lord. I'm glad you were able to enjoy yourself at the expense of Goku and Vegeta's fusion fight." Until then, out of nowhere, Whis then suddenly realizes something as he goes on to comment, "Hold on now. Now I see what's going on. I figured this would have happened. Lord Beerus, there is something I must attend to with the fusions. I am going to consult them for a moment. I will be right back. I need to inform them on something that they are both unaware of, so this will only take about a minute." As Beerus went along to respond, "This better be good." As we only then go back to Vegito and Gogeta, Gogeta went along to then ask Vegito, "Say, Potara warrior, do you notice anything strange between us?" As Vegito then looks at his hands, he then goes on to reply, "Other than you cheating by using Ultra Instinct, I do. Our bodies feel different. This feels strange. It's been quite a while now since we fused, but yet we're still fused together. We are supposed to defuse by now, but yet we haven't. Why? I still feel as if I have lots of power left within me, but yet after all that, our bodies are still intact. This feels different than the times we've used the Potara earrings before." As Gogeta also then went along to comment, "I feel it too. Our body feels different than usual, and being that we use Ultra Instinct, we were supposed to defuse minutes ago, but yet I could still feel myself holding back lots of power. Your fusion should also have burnt out after us, but yet we aren't separated, so something strange is going on, considering the fact that both fusions seem to acknowledge that they were both supposed to defuse minutes ago, but for some strange reason, they seem to be intact and their fusions are still whole." As only then Whis ends up arriving on the battlefield, as he went along to tell them, "Now I know what you might be thinking, and I just remembered that I needed to tell you both one very important thing, which is why you are both wondering as to why you haven't defused. Now, the technique that Vegito's son had used just now has a different effect on your fusion than before. Normally, a stunt like that would have resulted in you defusing seconds after using it, but since I evened your time to make it fair, your body adapted, and due to this effect, no matter how long you use it, it won't cause you to defuse. With Vegito then quickly turning around, he then went along to comment, "You're not joking, are you? Alright, that's perfect. Thanks, Whis." As Gogeta went along to comment, "Wait, hold on a minute. That's not fair at all. How is that right?" As Whis went along to respond, "Now I wouldn't worry if I were you, Gogeta-san. This applies to the fusion you are using as well, so because of your Super Saiyan Blue evolution power increase, this effect allows you to also remain as you are without defusing. It shouldn't cause you to defuse so as long as the timer effect for both of your fusions is in effect, which means you both can use whatever you'd like without burning out, so you're both safe." Which ultimately means that Whis had allowed it to where Gogeta and Vegito can use power increases such as Kaioken and even Super Saiyan Blue evolution without the risk of them having to defuse, given the overall fact that power increases like that tend to burn out the time that the fusion holds, or at least so it's assumed. So in a nutshell, Whis had allowed it to where both fusions are evenly balanced and both fusions can use whatever power they would like without the risk of having to defuse a lot quicker than the other. And with the fusions acknowledging this, Vegito then went along to comment, "So we can go as far as we'd like then. Would you look at that?" As Gogeta replies, "So by using massive amounts of power, it won't cause us to defuse like we normally would." And with Vegito looking down on his hand, he only then went along to comment, "Well then, since you put it that way." As he only then went along to clench his fist, he then replies, "Let's finish this." As Gogeta went along to reply, "Just so you know, now that I know I can't defuse, I don't plan on holding back anymore. I'm going to use everything against you." As this prompts Vegito in transforming into a Super Saiyan, he only then went along to reply, "As will I. If you think Kaioken times 100 was my highest, wait until I push myself even further beyond that. Your Ultra Instinct won't work this time." With both fusions acknowledging the fact that they do have some time remaining, and given this time factor, they can actually increase their power to any lengths they choose to do so without the risk of defusing, and the first person to actually lay it all down is Vegito, as he went along to further tell Gogeta, "No matter what it is you do, I'm going to show you a power far beyond Kaioken times 100 now that I know that I have no risk of defusing." But even then, when going back to Beerus then went along to comment, "Ugh, are they planning to continue their fight or not? I want to see more of what they can do, especially if they plan to use Ultra Instinct as a weapon of choice. So hurry up, I'm getting bored, and I hate waiting around. Maybe it's time for me to go back home since I already have an idea of what these warriors can do in a fight. Unless they fight now, I'm leaving. Wait." As he then spots something all of a sudden, he then goes on to continue, "Come to think of it, where did those two kids run off to? They were just here a minute ago and now they're gone. Strange. I could also sense an unusual presence here as well. Could it be because the boys were with Beerus just a minute ago in watching their fathers fight, and now, all of a sudden, they're gone?" But even then, when going back to Gogeta and Vegito, we get to see how they're both in fighting position, as Vegito went along to comment, "Okay," with Gogeta telling him, "Go for it." As they both leap towards one another's direction, they both then went along to shout out, "Let's finish this once and for all." So they both still have tremendous amounts of power left. They both seem to want to settle this now once and for all, and with the fusions then having to make physical contact and knocking one another away, all of a sudden there is a voice that then cries out, "Hey you! That's enough!" With Beerus having to acknowledge this, he spots two people on the battlefield as he went along to comment, "Oh no." As Whis also comments, "Well, this isn't good. They're in trouble." As we then get to see how two pairs of legs are standing over Gogeta and Vegito, Vegito then went along to comment, "Uh-oh, wait just a minute now." As Gogeta replies, "This isn't good." As only then standing across them do we have Bulma and Chi-Chi holding on to Goten and Trunks, infuriated, as Chi-Chi went along to shout, "I knew it! I was wondering where you were, and here you are training as usual. Did you really think you could get out of helping me around the house? fusing and training with another you won't save you. As Bulma went along to also shout, that goes for you too, Vegeta. For goodness sake, just what are you two doing? What a ridiculous battle you guys are involved in. And on top of that, you still have lots of things to do at home. With both Gogeta and Vegito having to be shown incredibly disappointed, Gogeta went along to then comment, oh no, just when things couldn't get any worse. This is a fight I don't think we can win, despite how strong we get. With Vegito commenting, this is bad. Just what in the world are they even doing here? And how do they find us all the way out here? As only then Goten and Trunks went along to comment, well, this really sucks, Trunks. We were so close. As Trunks comments, I know. Now we'll never be able to use the Potaras to fuse like our dads. Can we? And with their mothers having to shout, no, you will not fuse like your dads. Vegito only then went along to chime in, well, I mean, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I think you should let them do it. Even for a little bit, it would be fun. We won't be long. It would be nice to see them fuse. As Chi-Chi went along to then shout at Vegito, I don't care what you have to say. If I say no, then no means no. As Bulma also went along to question this, she went on to comment, and why are you guys out here anyway? Why would you even come to a place like this to fight? As Gogeta and Vegito went along to respond, well, you see, it's not our idea. You see, it was Beerus, but then as soon as they were gonna rat out Beerus, what Beerus ends up doing is swooping on in and literally pummeling Gogeta and Vegito across the head, because by no means does Beerus want to be scalded by Chi-Chi and Bulma, as he then went along to tell them, rat me out and I will eradicate your souls along with this entire planet quicker than you can imagine. The last thing I want to deal with is the mouth of your wives. This is your battle to settle, not mine. As Chi-Chi went along to comment, now which one of you is the Goku from this time? With Bulma also asking, you too, Vegeta, ugh. Some things never change. As the narration goes on to tell us, and with that, the mightiest fusion warriors place their rematch on hold. The curtain closes as Goku and Vegeta defuse. For now, Beerus remains pleased, but the score remains to be settled between Gogeta and Vegito. Until they meet again, the heroic fusion battle closes its curtains for now, as the manga chapter finale then comes to a close. Now, this was without question one of the most entertaining fan mangas created within the community, and for now, since their rematch is placed on hold, one can only speculate the next time we're going to see this go down, and when this goes down, at least we know for the time being, it's going to be entertaining for Beerus because he wants to see them fight again, and Gogeta and Vegito seem to have a score to settle, considering the fact that now that they know that they could use exponential amounts of power to get the job done against the other, one's not willing to hold back anymore. So I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. If these two were to engage in a rematch, knowing what they know now, who do you guys think would win in an unrestricted battle? Would it be Gogeta or would it be Vegito? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. The full story is going to be released on the channel in just about 2 days, to where you guys can watch the entirety of this manga chapter special from start to finish. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. If of course you guys enjoyed, tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming, but watch you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate! Vados, get over here. Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!